Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 33 of our Just Cause Steel 3 Let's Play. In the last episode, we finished off our field study in Sutherland with everyone paying respects to the city of Homo after they learned about it, after everyone in the branch campus swearing that they would never tell anybody about what happened here because it is a national secret. And then we came back to the branch campus. So now we're just going to be touring around the branch campus, and well, I say touring, we've already toured the branch campus, we know what it looks like. We're just going to be moving on to our next free day. So let's get into it. So if you just as the quick opening, I guess, spiel, if you want, that if you guys are enjoying this Let's Play and this Just Cause Steel series, please be sure to hit that like button. As I say, if you're enjoying the series, also please make sure to subscribe, because I really enjoy this game. This is my it's my second favorite game of all time. I love it to death. So good. Then we have then what else have we got to say? Linked in the description is my Twitch, where I stream regularly about 3 times a week. So every Monday, Wednesday and Fridays when I stream. Currently we are streaming Mass Effect Legendary Collection on currently on Mass Effect 2, where we are, well, as of the time of recording, we are currently on Mass Effect 2, where we have just finished the Horizon mission, and we had that whole confrontation with Ash, and we've also recruited Tali, who we are romancing because I love Tali so much, and we have recruited Thane. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. I love the Mass Effect trilogy. It's my favorite Western RPG series, because my favorite RPG series, if you're going to count JRPGs, which they are RPGs, so there you go, is Just Cause Steel. Persona is like close second. I'd say top 3 would then probably be Just Cause Steel, Persona, then Mass Effect. So yeah. So yeah, that's into, hopefully you guys can follow on. I do so the times that I stream are roughly so I stream about, on Mondays it's 9 PM about GMT, BST, whatever you want to call it. Then Wednesdays and Fridays are 3 PM BST, and the reason that I swap it over is because I have excuse me, I have a friend who streams that if you guys have watched my oh, what do you call it? If you guys have watched my Monster Hunter World series, and he was on there 3 times, Blazing Night, he streams around that time, so I tend to help him. He doesn't stream on Mondays anymore, so that's why I kind of took his slot for Mondays. But yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays is normally 3 PM. So just because at 9 PM that's when he streams, and I'd help him out with those. Also, so yeah. Also, just in case for help, just in case, like, sometimes timings do get a bit off, I will also link my Twitter in the description, where I do regularly update you for when I've uploaded videos and when I'm live streaming. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get into this episode. You probably heard me probably heard some rustling and stuff. That was me opening my breakfast because I'm hungry and extremely unprofessional. So, we just talked to Aurelia about the whole clubs thing, and now we're talking to Celestine about him helping out around the branch campus. So yeah. and Celestine will be the one giving us our tasks on for when we help around the when we help around leaves on the off days, like we did in Chess Code Still 1. Let me check something real quick, guys. Hang on. I just had to check to see if my mic was on, because I did record this I tried to record this a couple days ago, and my mic was on, but for some reason the audio didn't record. It was really weird. So I had to check to see if my mic was on, and it is. So there we go. So Professor Smith has just found a he's bringing back the research, or parts of the ion that he could salvage from the explosion, to research and stuff. I promise I'm not I haven't gotten rid of any of the voices, because I will do them. It's just, it's not, this isn't,
very well.
It's not so much
if we're lucky,
story
we may even
points,
meet the
it's
conditions
just,
to
it's
start
like
it
adding
up.
context, so.
Well, the experiment's over, so whatever.
Excuse me, oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, so now we're getting the mandatory requests for the keep, which essentially acts as this game's version of the old schoolhouse. I just had to remember the name for some reason. Don't know why I forgot it. So here we have Mint's helping out with the whole Panzer Soldats. Well, Valamar's a Divine Knight, but you know what I mean. She's helping out with maintenance on them, so. And she also does.
Oh, hey, Rean! Guess what? I just. Owie! Huh? Pal, I'm just fine, thanks.
So, Mint will act as, if you guys remember Clara, who gave us the EX orbs, that's what Mint acts as in this game. She'll help us create like EX orbs and stuff. Pretty good. Let's go talk to Tita actually, because
I'll help.
I think, what are we gonna... Yeah, I can open these two, and then no one else gets an upgrade.
Thanks.
Mint's livening things up around here. Anyway, training at the keep. I'll have to be extra careful having you in a coat with me. Look at that, an old 50 mirror coin. A 50 mirror coin?
Hey there! Didn't realize you were in here.
Hey there, first year. Which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
The first interaction between Crow and Rean in Chess Code Still 1. Oh.
Oh, did I surprise you? Sorry about that. Thanks for picking it up.
Oh, here. Yeah. Yeah, so I do like this I do like this part of, I mean, chapter 2 itself is really good. I do enjoy it, because I can't really say it's much of a spoiler, because it literally says in chapter 2, like, I can't remember, it says Crossbell something. So it's kind of obvious that we're going to Crossbell. It is a really good one. So this one is a fantastic. This whole chapter is very good for Yuna specifically. Gives a lot of growth to Yuna's character. Again, this one definitely starts faster because this one, in terms of structure, kind of, Treasure Code Still 1 and 3 are very similar in terms of structure, not story obviously, but in terms of like how it's structured and paced. Treasure Code Still 1 and 3 are very similar, and 2 and 4 are very similar. Which isn't necessarily to say that's a bad thing. Sorry, my throat is extremely dry. Jeez. It's like you're not hearing the audio from when I tried to record this last time, because Jesus, it was me doing that constantly for like 5 minutes straight. So, it's good. It's fun. It's fun. But this one definitely does start. Or this one definitely moves at a quicker pace than Cold Steel 1 does. Because Cold Steel 1 is it was my entry point to like the whole Trails of series with the ones with the. I haven't played as I've mentioned multiple times. I haven't played the Loboro or Crossbow games, so this Treasure Code series is probably like people's like first introduction to the Trails of series. So like Treasure Code still has to like. Well, even then, like, you're in a new area, so it has to, like, establish the characters and the world first and all that stuff. So one does start a little bit slower, because for me, it only really starts to pick up towards chapter 3, towards the end of chapter 3, when you have the whole when like you meet Gideon for the first time, and then 4 gets really good, and then 5 and 6, and then obviously the instant with Crow. Shooting fucking... What's his name? Osborne in the Heart. Chancellor Osborne in the Heart. I say what's his name. It's not like I don't like the guy, so of course I would know his name. So there's that, which is pretty good. 2 for me feels a little slow around the middle. It's not a bad middle. Like, I know I mentioned it, I believe in the Let's Play, that I don't like the middle of 2, and I still maintain that idea that I don't like it, but I don't flat out hate it, because sometimes it can be a chore if you're trying to get like every single student. So if you're trying to like recover every single student, then it is a bit of a chore. But overall, it's not bad. It can, I think if you're just going through like the main story, then it's not bad. But if you're trying to do like everything else, like trying to get all like those rare quartzes for the that you get from the cryptid monsters and stuff like that, that's when it gets a bit tedious, but overall it's not too bad. I mean, the ending of 2 is quite nice. Honestly, the ending of 2 could have been like, that's it for the Cold Steel series, and I would be fine with it, because it's not bad. It's actually a really nice ending. It's just like, oh, everyone else is going off to do their own thing. Kind of cliche, but it makes sense. I'm not saying that I'm not... I mean, I don't mind that it's... I mean, I'm quite happy it's not the ending, like the actual ending, because, hey, we get this game, and this game is fantastic. I do like this interaction between Rean and Kurt, because they start talking about their they talk a little bit about the way of the sword, and it also shows a little bit of how I guess sort of it's not like a massive deep-rooted issue for Kurt, but you can actually see like where his I know I've mentioned it before, but his kind of obvious inferiority complex comes from in terms of like his family, because he says like his father, uncle and brother all have like a much bigger like physique, like they're a lot more muscular than he is, so he feels like he's letting the name of the Vander down because he can't use the great sword style, which is most prominent, but because he has to use the twin sword style. And then Rean's like reassuring him that like, hey, it doesn't matter if you can't use like the infamous great sword style of the Vander. Like the duels, like how your build perfectly suits how the dual blades are used. So it's nice. It's I mean, they're building up their bond after Rean. I mean, I know he's trying to keep him safe, but Rean said, "Yeah, your swordsman." He didn't say it sucks, but it's like it's not there yet. We've only got that else to do, so... Whoop, oh, God, excuse me.
Oh, you're here too, huh?
Randolph, you at the cameras this whole time?
Yeah, had to take care of something. You not have dinner yet?
Not yet. I was cleaning up and lost track of time. It's no different, but it does remind me of him.
Hey, Schwarzer. You're old enough now, right? Want to have a drink with me?
Rean is 19 years old, but I guess because... Wait, let me have a look. I don't want to get this... I don't want to, like, spew this and, like, actually get it wrong. Because I'm not the legal drinking age over here, it's 18, but... Oh, so you're training in the keep?
Yeah, I figured as long as Shirley and Ouroboros are prancing around.
20. So the legal drinking age in Japan is 20. Rean's 19. I mean, he's like 19, 20 years old. I think so. I don't want to say that and then I'm like...
I better shake the rust off the old combat instincts.
You're part of the Red Constellation, right? Heard some stories. I heard the story from someone in Zephyr.
Yep, our groups were the two top dogs in the Jaeger world. Sylphide, last I saw her, she was still just a little girl. She was part of your old Class 7, right?
I was surprised by how much smaller and younger than me she was when I first saw her. Didn't realize you two had met before. So eventually you ended up leaving the Jaeger Corps, joining the Crossbow Guardian Force. After that, you joined the Special Support Section, right?
That's right.
Guys in the Crossbow games.
Besides our leader, none of us were actual police or investigators, though. Just a motley bunch of misfits. But we got along well and made a really good team. Living together, we were almost like family.
I see.
Hey, no need to make that face. Though the SSS is split up now, we're still connected. In our hearts, I mean.
I understand how you feel. Did he happen to mention me?
He didn't say who, but he told me someone got him good. Someone dignified and honorable. Yet.
Oops. Yeah, he says yet sad. I see. Guess he's not a detective or nothing. Sorry.
Hey, Schwarzer. When I talked with you after school, you seemed shocked for some reason. I got the impression you mistook me for someone else.
Something about the way you talk kind of reminds me of him. One of my classmates from class 7. He was a good friend, a fierce rival, and an awful role model. Though, when it comes to being a sarcastic slacker, he certainly has you beat.
You make it sound like I'm one of those too, but I get it now. Schwarzer, I know this might seem like it's out of the blue, but would it be alright if I called you Rean?
Huh?
And you can call me Randy. Everyone back in Crossbell calls me that.
And so does Yuna. Oh.
I think I might have unintentionally built up a wall between us. But as long as we both work here at this school, we're comrades. I'm sure my friends would let that much slide.
Right off. I think I built up a wall too. I'm looking forward to working with you,
Me
Randy.
too, Rean. All right then. You can drink more, yeah? The party's just getting started.
Sorry, but I'm still a lightweight when it comes to drinking. Should probably stop here. Randy's like, oh hell no, bitch. You're cleaning out these 2 bottles with me. These 2 giant-ass wine bottles. Oh, those are some good drinks. Let's do this again sometime. Maybe after our next payday, eh? Yeah, sure thing. You see those the faint, like, pink cheeks that he's got? The indication, like an anime, when someone's drunk or something. That's pretty tough. Never drank alcohol back when I was a student because you weren't allowed, Rean, but...
You know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
Oh, man. What kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with.
I swear, the things I do for love. All right. You'll get your stupid interest someday. Maybe.
Wish I could have drank with him just once, but I'm sure if he heard me say that, he'd call me spoiled. Those days sure were fun. Couldn't drink with Elliot the other day, but once class 7's all together again. Oh?
Hey there, Rean. Haven't seen you since February.
It's Markiak.
Yeah, I know it's a little late, but are you good to talk now? You look like you've been out drinking. Maybe a bit too much.
So I just needed to hear this as well, so... Yeah, you got me. I just got back.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. We are bold enough now, after all. I've gone drinking with some people from work myself. In fact, let's go out together next time we meet up. With the others too, of course.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I'm guessing you're pretty busy with your work at the inspectorate.
Oh, it's certainly challenging. I've no doubt your job is the same. Like I thought, this job has shown me the seedy underbelly of the government. Half the time, it's very fulfilling work. The other half, my hands are tied and I'm completely powerless.
That sounds pretty serious.
Well, it's the same for you, right? Ellie had told me about your trip to Sutherland the other day. Movement from Ouroboros, government schemes. It seems things are getting pretty fishy over there.
Yeah, I guess by this point I'm just used to all that stuff. We'll be leaving for our field exercises next week, so hopefully I can figure out more then.
Well, about that, I may actually have a business trip that takes me out there with you.
Seriously? How do you know? I haven't heard the location yet.
I got the info secondhand, so I can't completely vouch for it. But if it does turn out to be true...
Machias, you coming? If you're here, come out with us. Let's go already.
Reiner, hold on just a minute.
Machias, come on, we're gonna leave without you.
Sorry, I'll call you back later.
No problem. I'll just tell us where our field exercises are being held tomorrow, so we can talk then.
Got it. Good night, Rean.
I'm starting to sober up a little. Maybe I'll take a quick shower before bed. Tomorrow's looking like a busy day with the briefing and all. Hey, back at leaves. Da, 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 da. Ooh, excuse me. I am exhausted.
Here are today's requests.
So we just got our requests from Celestine about what people want from us today. Alright, let's see what we got. So we have the Einhail Trial Keep, Present Whereabouts, and Pocket Watch Repair. Hey, who's sending the mail? Yeah, so we got our bonding events and we got 2 orbal mails. Like these yellow coloured ones, these are for those are for bonding event style orbal mails, so we can hang out with both Laura and Milliam, which is pretty cool. So that's where we're going to end off today's episode. Depending on how I feel, this could be one of 2 videos today, but we'll see how I feel later on. So, for a quick recap, very much so we just got back into the branch campus, toured around, and Rean and Randy became, I guess, closer friends, you could say. Oh, now they're starting on a first name basis instead of Instructor Sworder and Instructor Randolph, they're now Randy and Rean. So, in the next episode, we'll be doing, I believe, so we're definitely going to be doing all the bonding events. So we're definitely going to be doing the ones with Laura and Elliot. I think I said Milliam. No, it is. Oh, it is Milliam. My bad. Laura and Milliam then. I thought it was Elliot. Maybe Elliot's the one in the afternoon. Anyway, so we're doing those, and I think Yuna has one, so we'll be doing Yuna's one as well. depending on how much time those take up, maybe we'll get to do one of the side quests. But,
Okay.
hope you guys enjoyed today's episodes, and if you did, as I said at the beginning, make sure to hit that like button, and also check out my Twitch in the description, because I'm having a lot of fun streaming one of my favorite RPG series is over there. So, with all that being said, my name is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.